smallest is 20,000.
Okay, so it's between 20
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, so that's fine. 1 hour.
So the two are pumping in the treatment.
So now, when we are not using the bowsers, we are pumping water to our reservoir there. So we have filled that reservoir. So now, we want all the bowsers to be fetching from there. So as we are feeding the same system.
So it is running 24 hours.
Yes.
This is pump.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So at the 6 hours, let's say 8 hours, what is the capacity of the tank?
The tank is 550.
So is it being filled?
It might take us more than
24
hours.
Okay, that's yeah.
For the
So now
it was
we had
daily.
we're getting from here. So these boreholes that were newly drilled, and we had that sealed that settles at the bottom of the water when you just pump it out. So those are the complaints that we're getting from the people, that they are seeing dirty water. But of course it was the seals that came with the water from the bore, and with time it will settle. Then normally you seal it up, and then you use the water. But so what we have done now is we are pumping this water into the reservoir, and then the seal settles there. Then we pump out.
So there is treatment.
Yes.
Chlorine that you are receiving from Ministry of Health.
Yes.
Ministry of Disaster Management.
Yes.
Is being used to treat the water that's done. So the people must be assured that the water that they are taking is very safe.
Yes, sir. Fully assured. Yes.
Fully assured that
We
it's
also
safe for
check.
consumption.
We also checking the chlorine levels.
The standard.
Each bowser's it leaves. We test the chlorine levels.
Okay. Okay. How about the standard measures for water?
So
Are you also using your lab for that?
so our lab here was actually the equipment was affected by the flood.
Okay.
So we were taking samples to Chipata. We were using our central lab in Chipata.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's be ensure that we test the water before we get out.
Exactly.
So let's be timely. When you are coming from Eastern water, it is
Yes, yes.
yeah. So let's ensure that we do this timely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, every time we do the tank, we must ensure that we have it tested.
Exactly.
But of course, we are using the same treatment methodology.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
So the example.
So we'll make sure that they start working on it down.
Okay, so this is about 200 cubic meters an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so currently we are creating the base where it is supposed to be mounted. Yeah, the infrastructure to just safeguard the water from the rains. And thereafter we fabricate the intake pipe works as well as the delivery. Yeah. Then once connected to our old system, the motor is already here. One of the high lift pumps can already be connected. Then high lifting and connecting. I mean, with this the high lift pump, we can already start pumping
water
to the tank. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Sure.
So.
Okay.
How long are we doing this project? This is a disaster response.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
So being a disaster response, we expect that the eastern water becomes so swift in doing this work because we have brought our cooperating partners who have donated this facility, this equipment, so that quickly we restore the water.
Exactly.
So let's ensure that we reinforce the number of staff, that's engineering staff that should be here to work on this.
Sure.
So let's not take it, we are in the process of restoring water recreation in the district.
Exactly.
So far we have received 2 of these equipment.
Sure.
And so let's ensure that we install this quickly. Not just one of you, just one engineer. And you are waiting for people to fabricate.
The other one has proceeded to Chama, is coming tomorrow.
Yes, what I'm saying, we must reinforce this. Don't take it so casual.
Exactly.
The president wants this done. The people of Lundazi to begin receiving water normally. That's why he's contacting this one, contacting this. And we have people have responded. World Vision have responded.
Yes.
Catholic Relief Services have responded. So let's ensure that we install this quickly.
Exactly.
Not just you here alone.
No, we are progressing. Otherwise, what
Not
is
progressing. Where is it here? Can you tell?
Where it is, where it will be installed? We've just cast the concrete, so we'll have to just give it a few more days to cure the concrete, because this vibrates. So with fresh concrete, it may even lose.
Okay, what I'm saying, let's reinforce.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay,
So I think the motor is already talked about it.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is for the high lift. So once we have water coming in the system, we'll lift with this. So we can show you where this was in the meter, so that yeah. Okay.
Oh, the system is done.
Okay, so this one.
So this has been our control room, and everything that was affected, we have removed this, and we're replacing new control panels here.
Okay.
So the meter for this was submitted, and they have replaced it.
Okay.
So they finished their works today.
Okay.
And we are hoping that with the coming of the motor and everything else, we shall be able to install a new panel here, and those are the ones we're going to be using to control the pumps.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So we are making progress. At least we've seen some responses coming.
Yes, sir. We are happy to see how this school is working. That's that instruction.
Yeah.
They come to here, they install the meter. It's now your job now to ensure that you connect these things.
Yes.
Okay, so this is very good.
So
This is a good
in
program.
terms of electricity, we are done.
We are done.
Yeah. So now it's us to do our installations and ensure that the system is installed.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Last time we saw the pumps already.
Where?
That motor is now mounted on one of them, so you'll be able to draw water from our reservoir and push it to our main tank. Yeah, but power, electricity will connect from the next one. Yes, yes.
But there is need in the future just to pull up our plant to the top floors.
Yes, so our plan is
Because we're
that.
still in the river.
Exactly. So for now, we need to revamp this so that we're able to give water to the people. With time, we need to relocate this
Yeah.
tank to the higher ground and maybe improve on the design as well.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that is where our intake structure was. This structure we are seeing here, the one that we were using. Okay, so because the embankment is washed away, we have to create a sump here, so that this is where we will be actually pumping water.
Okay.
But of course, this is a temporary measure.
So we need a permanent measure
Exactly.
so that we harvest the
Close,
water.
yeah, we close up there, we harvest the water, so that you have enough water to pump for a longer period.
Okay.
Putting up a buffer temporarily,
Okay.
just to try and block the bridge section, and also trying to give up the this section.
Okay.
So if the surface is already, and we expect that when we commence a
dam
higher
can restore
suction.
water.
Higher suction from those pumps.
Exactly.
Drawing
Exactly.
water almost
Yes.
all the water up. So we need to pour a lot of water within the water. So
That
that's
is
what.
why we appreciate ZNS. At least they have helped us with that equipment
So they have already started.
to open up.
So the focus is just
The focus is here.
section for now.
Oh,
They just open it so that we have pumps.
they have pumps inside.
Then
Pumping
when they are
this side.
We'll be pumping from here.
Oh,
We'll put up the lines.
Okay.
We'll be pumping from there into our system.
Yeah.
And
We really need to block.
so now, the suction that you are talking about, the more water we draw, it means that even here it will be depleting.
Yeah.
So it means we'll have to keep on ticking to allow water come in. So this is not sustainable. It's a very temporary measure.
Okay.
So we need the buffer
relies
dam.
on-
Exactly.
Relies on your quick response.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is where we are. To feed the
So the six have already gone.
Yes, they are in the field. Okay, see, we are feeding from those boreholes. So already we have a good level here. So we keep on pumping using the reservoir, I mean the fire trucks and the other bouncers will be fed from here. Yes, yes. So here it's allowing the silt to settle. So what we are pumping now is just the water on top. Yes, that's that. Yeah.
Okay. So the pipe from the fire truck. Oh,
There
oh,
is
the
a
suction.
suction
The suction point. Oh, okay. All right.
So that is what is happening for now. And the only issue that is very critical and major for now is the impact. Mechanical installations, but we will still not go full time. We might do a lot of rationing so that we see if people can be able to begin to receive some water through their taps. Because of the limitation that we have around the stream.
Yeah.
So we will not go full time, but we want to work with the demand that we can get from there. Yes, yes, yes.
So we'll see what we can do.
Can
I
we
think
use
the answer lies in us restoring the embankment.
Yes.
Exactly.
So once we get the water there, I think we have good rains.
Yes.
So the speed, the rate at which the dam will be filled will be faster,
Yes, sir.
and it will support your movement of water from there.
To the treatment units. The good part is that all the other units are okay.
Yeah.
They are not submerged.
Yeah.
So it's only the electrical and mechanical equipment that were fully affected.
where they are working on it.
Yes, yes, sir.
The section from that side that was completely cut off.
Oh.
So we had to backfill. Still bringing in other gravel after some settlements. Until but before this, we are also doing some protection. We started from the hard part of the reason why we want to prevent the structure from being eroded again. Let's follow it. From this side, we are going to this side.
Like this one.
Can you check? It's not done. It's supposed to be somewhere where look like. The reason we supposed to do this thing so that when the water is coming, it's just sitting on that gap. Not eroding it.
Okay, so this one is almost done.
At this it is allowing people to pass.
Yeah,
Those days where there were
But
totally cut
it's
off.
just the amount of water which is being lost.
Yeah.
It is many for us. It is
Yeah.
a lot. Because
It's a lot
look at
of
it,
water.
if they had to put the embankment, this water won't be this time around it is running. So there, this side it is a spill.
So after the flash floods, that's why you see this breaking from that side. Yeah, the stream national and all these ones. Yeah, 43 meters. But the actual span which was washed away is approximately. This one was not washed away or not? No, this one was standing still. Oh. Okay. But here, it was completely gone.
Okay.
So GPS, I think by engineering, we have an extension of that here, just to have in case the track is coming.
We still have some more at our office.
We
But
need
we cannot leave it like this. As you can see, we are still working on ground. By
So
the
you
time
put
we are
some
done,
rails.
Yeah, the rails there.
we'll be in that other side.
Okay.
Because if the truck is coming from this side, your child can easily fall.
We need to protect disaster before.
It happens.
Okay, no, I think good
So
work
the span is quite long.
Eh,
Yes. About 40 meters.
So next we must also look that side.
Okay, didn't have to wear.
You can see that there is change of course.
Oh, the water, eh?
Yes,
It's now coming this side.
the change of course. So you find that. So even the other side, we must begin to course. Yeah. That's like very good. Otherwise, next plan. It will happen. Grandma is happy. Grandpa is happy.
My boss is Kukusha is that difficult to lift.
Okay. Oh, let's go.
Wakufika ni unga. Unga wafika. Oh, asante. Yeah.
So you are the ones who are helping the president deliver. So you are on the ground. That's very good, right? And kuribe wakati. Very good. Not wopika. Oh, seven is a good. So this is very good. So speaker Musevense so that next time president vanhu vafuna kuti vanhu varikuita Bwino Maveraga. So the president wants people to start crossing. What has happened is very nice. Now our children, we have seen our children now are crossing. They are coming from this side, getting to school. Our ambulance now are getting patients from this side to the district hospital. So this is what the president wants. So he wants this point to be very strong. So to your best, what you went to learn, demonstrate here. Okay? So thank you very much for the work. So in terms of food, you'll be provided everything that is needed to be provided.
Paketi hazibwena. Ama matinga yako na mapata. Ikanda ngoma.
So mbona mwenda pamoja to reduce distance. Okay. Yes, okay. Now we have understood.
Ozinana ndine Ivy Nyirenda. Ukala kuno kwa chimtiuru.
Boma iliamba kumleterani maji fuka cha suzuoira mukuti pauli pa uviliu.
Tupulika makola fuka tuvulika kufuka maji moto hapa ni mtadi. Tinga kwanisika ifuka kaili matoilet tinga mnyumba so titape yo toilet yo pikira yo geza so ikubasuwe kuso hapa na machitira ndene tapulika chomene tapulika makola chomene.
Mukuti pauli kuboma.
Boma la gwira ntchito chomene.
Atipa ndisina maboma ya kupasa ni maji.
Ine zina yanga ndine Richard Ndrovu. Tamvera bwino maningi pa boma yati chandiza kutipasa komanzi aya. Paka ili tivutika manje kumapompi kulibwe manzi mwe pana chitikira ngozi pandani kwaje pa reservoir yatu ya munda. So boma potiganizira so walemekeze mulungu walemekeze kuti madezi yao yaende kusogola.
Atipa ndisina?
Nine Richard Ndrovu.
Mtokera kuchimchu. So this is an artisan well. Amongst the 3 commercial boreholes that we build and that we intend to supplement to the Eastern Water and Sanitation network. So the 3 boreholes will run directly into the main overhead tank. Then from there we'll be able to supply water directly to the residents. Yeah. So in terms of the roads, as you can see, this is an abnormal situation from the usual boreholes. Yeah. So this is an artisan well, like I mentioned. It's a very good borehole. Yeah. we shouldn't mind the distance between the boreholes and the overhead tank. What we are interested in was to assume the reasonable yield, at least to support the communities. Yes.
Okay, now this is a well selected site. Very nice.
So the three, this one, the next one, the last one there. So hoping for the equipment to be done faster, so that we manage our water supply in the district.
So we are working on equipping these bores, basically to ensure that we put this water into the main tanks. I know that there are tanks that's
About 2 kilometers from
2
here.
2 kilometers from
Yes.
here. So what? How many liters
The
capacity?
the tank is 750 cubic meters, which is 750,000 liters. Yes, yes.
And the other one from that side is how
The
many?
other one is 550.
So this one is big.
This one is
This
big.
Okay. Let's see. So how many minutes would it take for these 3 bores to feed that those stuff?
Yeah, so maybe the challenge will be this has got a far much better yield than the other two, meaning that here we might get more water than the other 2 boreholes,
That's
especially
collective on average.
on average.
When you consolidate
the pump tests.
We're yet to receive the official report and recommendation for the pumps. So that is a bit tricky.
But what is good, the good news is that we have better yield.
Yes.
And on average, the amount of water that will be put will be quite fast. I think that is what is more important. And on the side of government, our job now remains to equip this and making it very, very fast. We are aware that we are in the disaster mood, and any disaster requires a sense of urgency. And so we are working around to ensure that we restore the water situation in Lundazi. About 4,000 households are affected, and that is huge. And if you look at, those are just households, those who were connected to Eastern Water. But then also, if you look at also others that also depend upon Eastern Water, it is a huge number. So as government, we take this as in a sense of urgency. And President Hakainde Hichilema is committed to ensure that Lundazi is back on the main line. That it's an urban, we have an urban population of 4,000 households that are able to drop from here. And so this is so quite a huge number. And you know that we also have industrial development. So you know that as government, children administration, water is not only used for domestic purposes, it is also used for industrial use. And so for us, we need the those places, brewing companies, milling companies, animal that are also depending on this kind of water. We need to quickly, we are actually working day and night to quickly restore the water recirculation system in Lundazi. And that's why we are frequently here to see what is happening and where we are, the status, and how we are looking after the people that have been affected. As you may be aware, about 651 households have been affected by the floods, and they require also food supplements. So which we are doing, and we just also thank our other collaborating partners. For example, at the main treatment center, we have Caritas and World Vision, who have helped us with 3 pumps, or two pumps. So already the situation of electricity has been restored. So we are just urging our colleagues from Eastern Water quicken up the process ensuring that they connect the process quickly. But also on the government side, we have good rains. So one of the challenges that we have is to also ensuring that we are pulling that water. We restore the embankment which was destroyed by the floods. So already you have seen that the Zambia National Service on site trying to just do some remedial activities there to ensure that they restore the pumping point. But looking at the suction and the amount of water in that stream, it will be, once we pump, it will require a lot of support from the pool. So embankment still remains a very big need for the district, and the government, we are also working to ensure that we start restoring the water in that pool. I think basically these 3 boreholes are pumping into 750 cubic liters, and then the 500 we have there, if we can, then we are likely to restore even up to 98%. And so we will be having at least maybe 23, 22 hours. But with this, we can have about 60% restored. So we are getting there. And we are happy that our people are working very hard. The patience from our residents, from our residents, actually, we just want to thank the residents of Lundazi for their patience, but they must be assured that the government is working very, very hard, 24 hours, night and day, to ensure that we restore the water situation in the district. No one is doing this apart from government. And we are also thanking our cooperating partners, faith-based institutions, private sector that have come on board, and the government. So this is the project for President Hakainde Hichilema, and is very committed to ensure that it is delivered. Thank you very much.
Maybe DPS just attend to something of great concern. Lundazi Dam got washed away as well. Any immediate attention to that? Because people are complaining that the water that we're receiving in the river may not be there anytime soon, and we may still be facing this challenge. Is there an immediate attention to that problem?
I think that's why we are talking about our military institutions, and also working with the Ministry of Water Resource Development to ensure that we are aware that this is the rain that we must take advantage of, and there will be no any other time that we will do this. So government is aware, and we are making plans also to create a pool, and that we have a sustainable way of keeping that water and storing it so that it is used in the dry season. So as government, we want also to invest in damming that place, repairing the dam, and also that we keep the water intact for the people of Lundazi.
Firstly, I want to appreciate you all for visiting Lundazi district. Lundazi has become famous because of the disaster. Thank you, DPS and the team. We want to appreciate DMMU, National Coordinator, and his team, from national up to the district level, that they've answered us on every angle that we wanted through the effort of President Hakainde Hichilema and the provincial admin. Really, we have 151 farmers that were affected in terms of the crops being washed away, those that are farming along the river banks, and also those that have gardening near the river banks. So we want to appreciate DMMU through President Hakainde Hichilema and the Vice President's office that we've received 251 packs of maize, early maturity, whereby you can plant this month, next month it will be maturing because it is 60 days. So we've received. So Monday, we are going to distribute to the farmers that were affected. And we are still looking forward for livestock minister and his department, because we've got other farmers that lost pigs, cattle, chicken. So we are looking forward if they can support those farmers that are vulnerable right now with the same support that they've offered to the farmers with Medseed. So we are hoping that even those that lost tomato, they are going to receive their fields. And we want to continue appreciating for the DMMU through the Vice President's office, through President Hakainde Hichilema, for the support they've been giving us. We've also received the support today from the Muslim Association team of Lundazi Business Association. They've given us 163 bags of mealie meal, assorted with blankets, soya pieces, salt, and cooking oil. So we managed to conquer those people that we've been left out. You know, numbers are still coming. So for today, other people were bringing the list. You know, we've got 10 wards. We managed to concentrate on the CBD and the 2 more added wards that we've visited. So we are still continuing assessing so that we manage to give everything that government has given to us to the people that are affected. For this, we want to appreciate President Hakainde Hichilema and the team for coming early, a good response to the district, because we've been seeing this happening some time back and no one could come on board just to support people of Lundazi. We had lost the bridge some time back and no one came on board within 3 days. For that, we want to say thank you so much, President Hakainde Hichilema, for this support. And we are still continuing to lobby from other NGOs, parastatal companies, faith-based organization to come on board, because these people of Lundazi, they still look upon you for their support. Some are vulnerable, some have lost their goods. So they still need support in terms of blankets, mealie meal, including boreholes. They are not enough. We're still robbing for the boreholes. These commercial boreholes that our government has drilled, yes, they'll supply to those people that are already connected to water supply. What about those that are submerged in the compounds? They still need boreholes. So we're still robbing to come on board, drill boreholes in Lundazi and support this community.
Mwanza John nine kama secretary nabwera kuno ku Lundazi. So naleta wa deputy PS wa Eastern Province kuti wakone nikalonga wabwera na timu yao ili kumbuyo nzakapata mzafuna timu iziwe yonse kwa makamaka nabwera nao wanu wa deputy PS wali hapo wa deputy PS monga wauza kitu wakuziveni maybe akalonga kuzivani kena kusima kuzivani
chapo ni zakamba mu kitundu ky'akikwatu kya Kumi yocha yayi ekiriwo konta kupezeka ku nyumba yano kuno nabwera na timu tabe ngono kunabwera na bakuru disaster management ba Bondo, nabwera na Banyamata bakuota, nabwera na ba director finance, then na ba executive officer ba Mane, ba Bondo, ba Sampa. So ni timu ya ikulu kama ni ngono, tulina timu ikulu na kabatafa tiahi tuwaone chape bantu bamono kufukwa na time yaone kama ya chipira tameni tikapelera yo charo tapera kuti tuone first of all bridge ya mene ili hapo chifuka bahara die bafuni kogwera I think the road about 40 culverts kuti vapwere vaistebwera so that you as our traditional leaders and your people here can have safe passage. Pita pamene apaka bridge kamene manzi anabwera yaononga. So but we are also thankful, as you are aware, President Hakainde Hichilema directed Zambia National Service to repair it. So we came to check the work that has been done. So RDA will continue from where ZNS left, and the others, some other bridges which our colleagues from the council funding, just to ensure that we don't disrupt the movement, the passage of people, the movement of people and the goods. As you are aware, your president values agriculture, so the movement of fertilizer and other things needs to continue. So basically, that's what we came to check, and we are also very happy to see that the dam is quite intact. Only the bridge was damaged. So that's what we just want to check. In terms of in the future, we have plans that the river also, the dam also can be used for to come up with a treatment points to supply water to our people here. So we are working at in terms of water and sanitation programs under this government. So basically that's why we just came. But we thought Koma in. I can't go without seeing my boy. Yeah, you know in the family yanga ni achichewa, banda yanga kunyumba ni wachewa, so atimonile wapasi mwoni wa fumu yatu. Okay. Yeah, so Nalandira mwoni. So that's why we came, and we are very happy. Personally, I'm happy to see you after something. Very happy to see you here. You have been very instrumental in driving development here, and that you are also a host to our breeding center here. As you are aware, Eastern Province has been picked to be one of the compartment for meat processing. So this place that is hosted here in the Sanitation will be very, very important for meat production, cattle production in the province. So we are happy you have taken all this time to look after the animals, and we just say thank you for the work that you do. Yeah. Kama ningalekele pameni hapo. Ifika tutuma kamba tukulande fingi kutua tukemfu.
Ndio Mwape ya mixing wa Mwape. Sabene wakapa kwa mazabu ino zeka. Wanu Mwape ya mutitandizi. Wali mavuto ya bridge yali hapo. Ngati mmagwera so tivera bu. And yaise wenti maganizira tikamba problem solved. Taona wa deputy PS babwe. Koma amene tifuna a deputy PS tifuna quality job. That is what we are crying for. Quality job, nice bridge. Amene anabwera vice president, I said isamene tinaendako kutauni naona mabridge yapo ino olopa TV vamatambisa mabridge yapo ino kuwakula kuli imodzi western kuli imodzi ngakuno siku Zambia deputy PS
Zambia iko
please ikamponi drama zambiri so ati papanike bridge imodzi not kapisi ka bridge engineering pajaka engineering yapwanje inashitika pale kabridge kaso nakonseti kakonke road kana kalaso. Me, I was not happy. Even my people here were complaining the same. They are not happy with the works of the bridge. We are begging you to mutitandi the deputy PS. Our president vachitabu zikanga bwaji sinziva kuti ndirama vamachosi kapina ndirama kapina zikachoka sizose zimasevenza pacha kapina zinango zimaenda kwinango zasiwaye vapanga kabridge kafupi kaso umutifuna bridge yabwini every time tizikamba za bridge imozi na imozi bridge andisiyeka nafuna kuti apa musevenze bridge yabwino then tuone futi mwaenda ku bridge ina mkaenda road yao kukuli road before Chikumbi school nayo bridge janiosi actually ni death trap mumionera hii bridge ilia pasogoro paja futi Chirora river. I think they many mwapita deputy yes mwakaona kati ngudara nambo kamba ndaba sizichitika so mukakwira so pa deputy PS ine magano zanga ni maziwa kuti mwaseveza kudara
yasevenzeka kudara
yasevenzeka kudara so tikamba yasevenzeka kudara then tulika tuone kuti zona pa deputy PS analikono shinango wa deputy PS madams ningi between the dams kwenda ku Lundazi ku bridge pakati apafunga pakara damu ina things zingathandizwa because damu imashita control flow of water imashita control flow of water ukukumbuyo unaliso damu amene ifuna chakuvushita dinobeti president anasha pronounce kuti tufunga tizilima winter maize. That's why we need more dams. So time imboenda chabe zingokambika chabe sizileka bwino koma funika zikakambika isati 2 or 3 madams tayaona matishitira wede kuli ng'ombe zamene mwakamba deputy PS. Naona kuti support ipelelera kapina ni boma ili bendera makaya ng'ombe zikakhala dry season zikhala zilipe bakuti olapa so kuti mzione mzoyonda paja pamene president anandipasako ng'ombe zija navutika kuti tisange kapinai lazinali zoyonda so nikupepa nditu kuti ng'ombe zija funga kuika konzeka kati zatikanga tisebenzese vinangu malo yacho kani veka kaya zameni kamba if we can't do it stay utilize ya jamani kuli vindu vina otherwise ng'ombe zija ngakambe mungu ati nikuzuza za moyo kuyonda ng'ombe kamba kanja cause mnatipasa tractor kuija tractor inabwera thing kuti zilima bazishangako pakudya pang'ombe amene kunali mzungu kiloni wamene anayamba nkhani ya ng'ombe ilya panali ng'ombe zabwino andanalushanga pakudya pa ng'ombe vambiri sizinaluyonda one zikutikira izi ng'ombe so ndiye madandaulo yanga amene ngakambe ndiye zamene zifunika kuno kwa mwasi
yaye yauta When I last came here, you gave me the task, it was delivered.
You do it. That's why kama tuna deputy PS akabweda. Tujua kuti bridge zapangika. One bridge watu mapisi kwa bridge yani.
It was delivered, the animals we communicated and it was done. I think this year has been, it's a government agenda. You know, we are coming from one government into another government. And from our colleagues' point of view, investment in livestock was very poor. So you know your president is a livestock farmer. And going forward with this year, you will see how we are going to invest in the livestock production. This I can assure you is not just a story. And I think it is also from our office at provincial level. If you remember, we also had an entourage from Lusaka who came to just check on what kind of investment we should have here. As you may be aware, for animals here is to maintain the local breed. That's why you have this breeding center. So that purpose will be maintained and more investment will be done, because I think for us to export beef, we need such kind of investment. And for us to export beef, we need a proper one. So on our side, from the council and the RDA, our engineers are working very hard to construct sustainable bridges. Actually, we were told to submit the number of crossing points so that the government can start funding. It may not be all in this year, but as we go on, there is a commitment by this government to perfect our road network. The road network, we know that your people are farmers. The movement of soybean, the movement of maize, the movement of all these crops which are produced here, sunflower, which are the feedstock for our industry, oil production, cooking oil production, to require a better road. So our president has been very committed to ensure that the road network, especially the feeder roads, are perfected. So it is just, I think, to give us time. You know, we inherited the coffers which were very, very low. The economy was growing at -2. We have managed to raise this growth of the economy, transformation of the economy. So where we are going to a greener pasture. I think we are not just using panel to treat problems. We are first trying to diagnose the problem and see how we can provide permanent solutions. It's quite tough, but we'll get there. So if you and your people gave President Hichilema the second term, you will see what this country will become. Actually, this center will be a center of excellence, this place, your place. Yeah. So thank you very much. Like I've indicated, a number of plans for this place within Lundazi. So they have done an integrated plan. So this place will be transformed. Yeah. Ninga kambeso itape kanabesa. Nga manshira papene mwandika na tamfya mabantu abatuli na bene twashara wose twashara pie abantu.
I forgot something. Livestock. There is no people to take care of our livestock. I've been complaining, but I think this time around maybe I complained for the last time. No people are there to take care of animals. What I mean again, those people are there. They are not paid anything. So it's like they are exploited. Exploitation. Yeah. So I think the government cannot do that. The other thing, one time when all chiefs in Eastern Province were in Chipata, we are talking about spraying of houses to kill mosquitoes to avoid the malaria. Chiefs complained that if there is a contract, those people who came to spray, they should use our people here, so that at least they also benefit something. Contractors, when they come, they should employ our people here to help with those simple jobs. Pindura madaka, they can do it. Not people from somewhere or from other chiefdoms. I also have boys here who can do the job. With that sector I was mentioning, it has got no drive. It's better we take our person here, our boy here, to go and train and start work driving that tractor. But not to take someone from other chiefdoms to come and drive the tractor, which belongs to us here. This is what I forgot here, Deputy PS. Please carry this message serious.
I'm not carrying that message.
You will leave it.
I'm not carrying. What I want to tell you is that when you have a driver, give me. Then when there is opportunity.
What about if I have a driver? Now he has no license. He has not gone to the
it's
train.
It's not a driver. It means you don't have a driver. If you have a driver, you give me. So I'm not carrying that message. I am carrying a name.
You carry a name?
Yes.
Okay. Honorable. Mavera vamene vakamba deputy PS. Wamene uja drive amaendesa without license uja. Afuka kumpeleka kuti akampase license. Ndiye name yamene zawapasa. Atenge license.
Yeah, so maybe just that. For casual work, not casual workers, but the workers in the breeding centers. I think we have started the process of employing the Ministry of Livestock and Fisheries. Should have made a request to employ about 5 casual workers, but this will be distributed across all the breeding centers. That process is there. But for the driver, just in case that one also we may have that opportunity, it's better. I've gotten the message. You know, this government is about the local people. So I've gotten your message. So I know you have my number. So that can be, even the same person can come to provincial administration and meet the PS. The PS will be more than welcome to find a way, especially for that tractor. So that's all we can say. But we are committed to do that localization of jobs. That's why even health workers, teachers have been recruited from the chiefdoms, from the districts. Yeah. So that's why we come back here. Now it's anything now we'll just act on it. Yeah.